negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. Train chali, train. Mistakes. If you would have solved with this, train is asking to -1, dude, where have you come from? It says because of x plus 1. Take me as well, please. So can you take it? Yes, take it. Hey everyone. So today I am going to teach you a very important concept. Wavy curve. It is very important for IIT JEE, and in general this is like the basics of mathematics. It's like the ABC of the entire mathematics. So in the chapters like quadratic equation and entire calculus, many calculations will finally boil down to something which looks like, you know what? This is a very crazy version of that. By the end of today's class, you will have learnt to solve problem like this. Look at this. It looks crazy, right? X plus 5 about 2016, x minus 3, 2023. This is this year. And this entire format, it's an inequality. Inequalities appear a lot in mathematics. And today, through the concept of wavy curve, you will have learned to solve inequalities which are very simple, as well as inequalities which look like this and this. So ready? Should we dive in? Come, let's dive in and learn the concept of wavy curve, which is very important for your IIT JEE preparation, right? So this is the basics. Come. So let's begin with this. Let's start with which is something which is very simple for you to understand. Do you know what is x minus 1 equal to 0? When you solve it, what will you get? All of you tell me. Write in the comments. X minus 1 equal to 0. All of you know that x is equal to 1, right? X is equal to 1. It is the root, or it is the solution of x minus 1 equal to 0. Agree? All of you? Right? This is what you know. But what if I give you x minus 1 greater than equal to 0? What will you get? All of you have solved it before. What do? Take 1 on the other side, it becomes x greater than 1. So for all the values of x greater than 1, this factor x minus 1 will be greater than 0. Yes? For example, if you take x is equal to 2, 2 minus 1, 1 greater than 0. But what is x minus 1 less than 0? What will it be? It will be similarly x less than 1. Do you agree? What have I done? I have taken 1 on the other side. So kya ban jayega? This will become x less than 1 when I take 1 on the other side. So you know this. Can I generalize it for you? So remember, on the number line, for x minus 1 as a factor, its root is 1. For x minus 1 equal to 0, the root of this factor, or where this factor becomes 0, that value of x is x is equal to 1. Always remember, when you go on the right hand side of x equal to 1, remember that x minus 1 will always be greater than 0. So x minus 1 is greater than 0 where? On the right hand side of 1, right? For example, when you take 2, 2.5, 3, 4, 5.7, whatever number that you take, that value of x will keep x minus 1 positive. And similarly, this side, that is towards the left hand side of 1, the factor x minus 1 will be less than 0. It will be less than 0. Right? So always remember that. So for a factor x minus 1, where is it positive? To the right of 1. Where is it negative? To the left of 1. Where is it 0? X equal to 1. That is clear? Very simple. Now, can you do the same thing for x plus 1? Can you do the same thing for x plus 1? If I make the number line, bachcho, if I make the number line, where is this 0? What is the root of it? What is the root of it? Its root is x is equal to, what makes it 0? X is equal to minus 1. Awesome. X equal to minus 1 is the root. Step 1, on the number line, make the root x is equal to minus 1. Right? This is clear? Exactly like in the previous case. To the right hand side of minus 1. What will be positive? This factor will be positive. That is x plus 1 will be positive. Where? To the right hand side of minus 1. You can check with any value. Any number to the right of minus 1? 0. 0 plus 1? Positive. 2. 2 plus 1? Positive. But if you take values to the left hand side of minus 1, क्या होगा? What will happen? X plus 1 बच्चों will be negative, right? On the left hand side of minus 1. And where is it 0? X plus 1 is 0 at x equal to minus 1. So this is very basic understanding of how the sign of this factor behaves. It changes its sign about x equal to minus 1. Minus 1 towards the right of it, positive, towards the left of it, negative. Similarly, this factor changes its sign from positive to negative or negative to positive. Where? At x equal to 1, which is its root. To the right of it, positive, to the left of 1, negative. So this was very basic. This was only one factor. But what if I increase the number of factors? What if I multiply or divide lots of factors together? Remember, what is it that we have to learn today? Today we have to learn to solve this kind of problem. How many factors are there, right? Slowly, step by step, we will reach there. Step 1, started with single factor. Now I am taking multiple factors which are multiplied together. All the powers of each factor is 1. So don't worry. So this is the question. How do we solve it using wavy curve method is what I am going to teach you, right? How this method is derived, that we will come to after some time. But first I will tell you the method. Alright, ready? Should we start? Super amazing, super simple. Step 1, make a number line. Step 1, make a number line. Okay, you can write with me. You can write down the steps with me as well. Alright, in your notebooks. I want you to take notes, all of you. Step 1, for each factor, find its root. For example, what's its root? Its root is x is equal to 2. That is what makes this factor 0, x equal to 2. What makes this factor 0? Its root is x is equal to minus 3. Agree? And what makes this factor 0? Its root is x is equal to 1. Right? X equal to 1 makes this 0. X equal to minus 3 makes this 0. X is equal to 2 makes this 0. Now all these roots, plot them on the number line in the correct order. That is ascending or the descending order, right? So what is the biggest one? 2 is the biggest one. So step 1, 2 here. Which is the next one? 1. Which is the next one? Minus 3. So minus 3, 1, 2. The roots of all the individual factors I have plotted. Second step. Now why do we call it wavy curve? You will understand now. Now start from the right hand side of the biggest root on the number line. The right hand side. Start from here and start with a positive sign. Start a train. A train will start. Chuk 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 chuk. The train will go. Right. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Right. A train will go. A wave will go. Right. So start the train. Where will the train start from? From the positive, extreme positive side. Right. So almost, this is like the infinity. From the infinity, the train is coming with a positive sign. And this is your station 1. This is your first station for the train. Stop at this station. Now change the track. From the positive track, now become the negative track. Get on the negative track. Okay. So this is like a wave, right? Now hit the another station. Which is another station? 1 is another station. Again, change the track. So what will you do? The sign change will again happen and it will become positive. Which is the next station? Minus 3. Reach there. Again, change the track and come to the negative side of the track. Simple. So what does this signify? I will tell you. But what have we done? Let's, revise the steps. Whenever you see a problem like this, where multiple factors are getting multiplied, you have to find greater than or less than 0. Step 1, plot the roots of all the factors individually on the number line in the correct order. Smallest, bigger, biggest, right? So its root -3, its root 2, its root 1. Second step, train chala do, start the train. Where will the train start from? From the extreme right hand side, it will start on the positive track. So the train is coming on the positive track. Chuk, 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 chuk. It will stop at the first station. What is the first station? First route that it will encounter. So which is the first route from the right hand side? 2. Stop at 2, change the sign. Stop at the next station, 1, change the sign. Stop at the next station, change the sign. That's it. That is why we call it wavy curve. This is how the sign changes of what? Of this entire multiplication. So this minus plus, whose sign is this? This plus minus is the sign of this entire multiplication. So what does it signify? This entire multiplication is positive here in this zone. It is negative between 1 se 2. The multiplication is positive between -3 se 1. And it is negative between -infinity se -3. But what is the question? Greater than 0. So let's see where it is greater than 0. So it is greater than 0 where? Here. So this is the portion where it is greater than 0. Right? So how will you write the answer? How will you write the answer? So this is the portion, that is x belongs to -3 to 1. So between -3 to 1, this entire expression is positive, or either x lies in this portion or x lies in this portion. Bachcho, what is this portion? This portion is from 2 going till infinity. From 2 going till infinity. This is the answer. This is the answer. That's it. This is the wavy curve method. Very simple. Very simple. Right? You see an expression where multiple factors are getting multiplied. Step 1. Forget about greater than, less than, equal to 0. We'll see it later. Step 1. Number line. Step 2. Plot all the roots in the order. Correct order. Step 3. Start from the right hand side. Extreme right hand side. Come with the positive sign. Come on the positive track. Your train is coming on the positive track. Stop at the station 1. Change the track. Negative. Stop at the second station. Change the track. Negative to positive. Stop at next station. Change the track from positive to negative. Wave. Wave. Plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus. That's it. Simple. So what is the question? Now look at the question. Question was greater than 0. Choose all the portion where you see the positive sign. What is that portion? -3 to 1, 2 to infinity. Remember, I have put open brackets everywhere. I have put open brackets everywhere. Right? If you see either greater than or less than 0, all the brackets will always be open. I'll explain why. I'll explain you why in a while. Okay? But if it is greater than or less than 0, brackets will always be open. When do they close? Now let's look at that. So this is exactly what we have done. But what if the question was this? What if the question was not greater than 0? What if the question was greater than equal to 0? What will happen? Let's do it. What will happen? Exactly same wave. Exactly same wave. I've made the same wave for you. Question is the same. Only difference is it is greater than or equal to 0. Now what will happen? Listen to me very carefully. What will happen? When it is equal to 0 also. So we understand, where is this greater than 0? Where is this greater than 0? This expression? This portion. this portion greater than 0 plus plus. But what do you want? You also want where this expression is equal to 0. You also want those values of x where your expression is equal to 0. Ab batao, tell me, where is this expression equal to 0? When any one of this is equal to 0. Agree? So when x is equal to 1, are you okay by taking x is equal to 1? Yes, because when x is equal to 1, this becomes equal to 0. Yes, so you can include 1. Remember, whenever I am filling this hole, it means I am including 1, right? I am including this point as well. Can x be equal to 1? Correct. X can also be equal to 1. Can x is equal to minus 3? When x becomes equal to minus 3, this becomes 0, entire thing becomes 0. So are you okay with this? Yes, you are okay with this. So x is equal to minus 3. Yes, I can take it. Are you okay with x is equal to 2? Yes, you are okay with x is equal to 2. X is equal to 2, this becomes 0, entire expression becomes equal to 0, and you want equal to 0 as well. So I am okay with x is equal to 2. So take all the portions now where you see the plus sign, as well as take all these individual points as well, include them as well. So how do you write it? X belongs to minus 3 to 1, but this time I am going to include minus 3, closed bracket. Bachcho, what do we call it? We call it closed bracket. Whenever you see closed bracket, it means you are also including minus 3. In previous case, there was open bracket. It meant I didn't include minus 3. This time I am including minus 3. Can I include 1? Yes, include 1. Union. Either this or. Union means what? Union means or. Right? So either x lies here or x lies there. So 2 to infinity. Should I include 2? Yes, I can include 2. Right? Because 2 will make it 0. I am happy with 2 as well. To infinity. Always remember, as I told in my previous class, infinity is always open bracket, because you can never include infinity. Infinity is beyond our imagination. A number which you can never write. So you can never include that. So you always put an open bracket at infinity or minus infinity. Awesome. So we have what we have learned till now. We have learned greater than 0, all open brackets, positive portion, greater than equal to 0. Positive portion also includes point 2, minus 3 and 1. So close brackets there. Now what if the question is like this? Now what if the question is like this? Look at this. Now let's take a question where we see a division. Note this. In this problem, let's learn this problem now. So previous cases, what happened? The things were getting multiplied. Now the things are getting multiplied and divided as well. So factors are getting multiplied and some factor is getting divided. Method doesn't change. When we will derive it, you will get to learn, but the method doesn't change. Either the factors are getting multiplied or they are divided, the method of wavy curve remains the same. There is just one thing to keep in mind that I will tell you. So what is the method? Bachcho, step 1, all of you do in your notebooks. Step 1, make a number line, do it right now. Make a number line. Done. Plot all the zeros. Plot all the zeros. What are the zeros? X equal to 2. X equal to minus 3. X equal to 1. 0 of this 2. 0 of this factor, x equal to minus 3, 0 of this, or the root of this. I am using 0 and root, both are same. Root of this, root of this, root of this. X equal to 2, x is equal to minus 3, x is equal to 1. Plot them. Minus 3, 1, 2. Right? Start the train. How will the train start? Start from the extreme right. The train is coming from infinity with a positive sign or on the positive track. So chuk 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 chuk. Stop at the first station. Change the track, change the sign. Negative. Stop at the next station. 1. Change the track, change the sign. Stop at the next station. Minus 3. Change the track, change the sign. Starting with plus, alternate plus, minus, plus, minus. So starting with the plus, minus, plus, minus. Got it? Now look at the problem. Now we'll look at the problem. What did problem want? Problem wanted x greater than or equal to 0. So step 1, choose the positive portion. So this was the positive portion. Greater than, I am only worrying about greater than. We will worry about equal to after this. So first select the positive portion. Now let's worry about equal to 0. Okay, let me see where can this be equal to 0. Let us look at that. Are you okay with x equal to 2? Are you okay with x is equal to 2? Tell me. Yes or no? When x becomes 2, does this become equal to 0? This factor, numerator 0, entire thing 0. Yes, you are okay with it. You are happy with it. So x equal to 2 pe, mark a filled circle. Mark a filled circle. Fill it. Okay, because you can include 2. So 2 pe there will be close bracket. Yes. Now, can I include x is equal to 3? Are you okay with x is equal to 3? X equal to, sorry, minus 3, my bad. X equal to minus 3, okay. So x is equal to minus 3. Yes, because numerator becomes 0. Entire expression becomes 0. You are okay with minus 3. So include minus 3. Now comes the most important part which you should note down in your notebooks. Remember, denominator can never be equal to 0. Please, please, please make a mark of it. Remember, denominator can never be equal to 0. So, can x be equal to 1? Can x be equal to 1? No, no. X can never be equal to 1. Never. No. Big no. Why? Because denominator cannot be 0. Right? So, will there be a closed bracket at x is equal to 1? No. So, what should I do? I should exclude 1. I should exclude 1. So, what will you have? Open. Make open at 1. Don't close it. Keep it open. Right? Now, so we understood x equal to 2. Because of equal to 0, I can include x equal to minus 3. Because of equal to 0, I can include. Denominator can never be 0. So x equal to 1 can never be included. Now let us look at what the answer looks like. For greater than or equal to 0, we want all this portion which is the positive portion. So x belongs to, we will go from minus 3 to 1. Now we will look at the brackets. Minus 3 closed. Minus 3 closed. 1 I cannot include. Open re baba. Open. So either x lies here or x lies there. So union or, right, lies there. That is 2 to infinity. Can I include 2? Yes. 2 pe closed, infinity always open. That's your answer. That is your answer. This is very important for your revision. This problem is very important for your revision. So what have we learned till now, bachcho? You have actually learned quite a lot of wavy curve till now. That is multiple terms getting multiplied either with greater than, less than or equal to wala signs. You also understood open bracket, close bracket. Okay? You also understood that if the factors are getting divided also, the same method applies. Only thing to remember, denominator cannot be 0. So whatever that denominator is, its root, there will always be open bracket in the answer at 1. Always remember. Now let's do one example. Do this, bacho. Let's do this, all of you. 2x plus 1 upon x plus 1 upon 2x minus 1 less than equal to 0. Can you do it with me, all of you? Step 1. Read it. Step 1, read it. Step 1, continued. Number line. Correct. Make a number line. Number line. Step 2. All the zeros, all the zeros, all the roots. What is its root? Its root is x is equal to minus half. Yes? When this is equal to 0? 2x plus 1 equal to 0. X is equal to minus half. Correct? X is equal to minus half is the root. So first root minus half, its root minus 1 and its root similarly x is equal to half. Plot them in the right order. Plot them in the right order. Right order is, smallest one is minus 1, then minus half, yes, minus 0.5, minus 1, correct, then 0 aega, 0 is not there, plus half, yes, correct, plus half. All the roots are here, half is the biggest, then minus half, then minus 1. Third step, train chala do, run the train. Where will the train start from? The train will start from the positive side. From the positive infinity, the train is coming with a chuk positive sign, right? Then alternate, negative, positive, that's it. After first station, negative. After second station, positive. After third station, negative again. That's it, simple as that. So plus, minus. Next step, this is clear to all of you. Next step, identify because there is equal to 0 as well, right? So we have to worry about this less than. So less than means all the negative portion. That's it. This is the negative portion where the sign is negative. Now let's worry about equal to. So what can be 0? Are you okay with x is equal to minus half? Yes, you're okay with it. Why are you okay with it? Because it is in numerator, and if this becomes 0, the entire expression becomes 0. If the numerator is 0, everything is 0. Agree? So for equal to 0, I can include x is equal to half. So I will close this thing. Okay? Close. Can x is equal to minus 1? No. Denominator cannot be equal to 0. Right? So what I cannot include? I cannot include this. Both the denominators cannot be included. So because we have seen where it is negative, that portion we have seen. Now let us see, can I include x is equal to minus half? Yes, I can include x is equal to minus half. Perfect. Because numerator becomes 0 at x is equal to minus half. Can I include x is equal to half? No, denominator cannot be 0. Open. Make it open, bachcho. All of you, make it open in your notebooks. Now, can I include x is equal to minus 1? No. Open. Make it open. Alright. Now, let's start writing the answer. Okay. So, x belongs to, what will we have? Starting from minus infinity, going till minus 1. So, minus infinity, going till minus 1. Minus 1 cannot be included, open. So either x lies in this portion or x lies in this portion, that is minus half to plus half. Minus half can be included, closed bracket, plus half cannot be included, open bracket. That is your answer. That is your answer. Got it? Clear? So very good question for your revision once again. Now let's do this one. Come. I hope you understood. Ready? Can you go fast now? Can you go fast now? Let's go fast. Okay, so let's solve the inequality. This one, step 1. Now let's do it fast. Let's see. Step 1. Step 1. Yeah, now it is happening. Alright, number line. Step 2. Plot all the zeros. Let's plot all the zeros. 3, because of this, x is equal to 3, x is equal to minus 5, x is equal to 1, x is equal to minus 7. Lot of students get confused by x, only x. What is x? You can imagine x as, x can also be imagined as x minus 0. Right? You can imagine. Or in simple words, what make this thing 0? X equal to 0. Right? So its root is, remember, x equal to 0. So these are all the roots. Plot, I am sure all of you must have plotted it. Smallest one is minus 7, minus 5, minus 7, minus 5, 0, 1, 3. Alright? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 roots. Right? Next step, train. The train will start. From where the train will start? Positive side of infinity. Duk comes from the positive, comes with a positive sign. From the positive side of infinity comes with a positive sign. Alternate, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. Train chali, train, train, train. Minus, plus, minus, plus, minus. Simple, done. Next step, this is clear. Question is greater than as well as equal to 0. Let's look at the greater than 0. Greater than 0, greater than 0, greater than 0. Where you see the positive signs. Plus, 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 wala portion. Plus, 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 wala portion. Plus, 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 plus portion. So this is the zone I am interested in for greater than 0. Next step, equal to 0. Numerators can become 0. So where the numerator is 0? 1, I will include 1. Close it. I will include minus 5, close it. I will include 3, close it. Denominators cannot be 0, always, always, always. Denominator cannot be equal to 0. So, denominator is not 0, x cannot be 0, open, make it a big open, open, right, and minus x cannot be equal to minus 7, open, right. Now write the answer, x belongs to greater than, solve the greater than portion, that is minus 7 to minus 5, minus 7, minus 5, minus 7, open, minus 5, closed. Yes, I can include minus 5, union, or either this portion or that portion. 0, 1, 0 cannot be included. Denominator 0 ho jayega, denominator will be 0, right? Open, 1, closed, 1 will make numerator 0, okay. Union, next positive portion, 3 to infinity, 3, closed, infinity, open, right? This is your answer. Cool? Got it? Super. Now you guys are getting masters, you're becoming masters at Wavy curve, right? And now the number of factors have increased. So we started with factors multiplied in the numerator. we introduced factor multiplied in the denominator, we increased the number of factors like this, we understood greater than less than and greater than equal to less than equal to. This is what we have done till now. Alright, this is for your summary. Right, cool. Now let's move ahead. Now I am going to discuss why this wavy curve, how this wavy curve has been derived. It's very simple. So guys, hold on, take a deep breath. You know the method. If you understand how this comes, how it is derived, then it will strengthen your concept. I always believe that you should not just cram the method. You should always understand why is this thing happening? Why is particular method used in a particular way, right? So let's come here. Let's talk about two factors, x minus 1, x minus 3. Two factors are getting multiplied, that's it. We learned multiple factors getting multiplied, okay? Let's only look at two factors for your understanding. I want their product to be less than 0. From the wavy curve, you already know the answer. You already know the answer. What is the answer? Wavy curve, roots 1, 3, train, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. For less than 0, this is the portion between 1 to 3. You already know the answer, by the way. But let's see how do we do it. Listen to me carefully, okay? What I'm going to do, let me plot both the roots 1 and 3. You know both the roots 1 and 3. Now let's look at the sign of x minus 1 only. I am looking at the sign of x minus 1 only. Did I tell you in the beginning of the class that x minus 1 changes its sign about its root? Yes, remember, x minus 1 to the right of 1 is positive, to the left of 1 is negative. Remember, if there is a doubt, the beginning of the class, this is exactly what we discussed, right? So x minus 1, this factor, I am only talking about its sign, okay? Let me only talk about its sign. So towards the right hand side of 1, this x minus 1 is positive and will remain positive. So to the right of 1, this entire portion, right, x minus 1 is positive, and towards the left of 1, it is negative. Where is this 0? At 1 it is 0, you know this. Now let us write the sign of x minus 3. Similarly, x minus 3, where does x minus 3 changes its sign? To the right of 3, positive, to the left of 3, negative. Remember, beginning of the class, what we did? So x minus 3 is 0 at 3, it is positive towards the right hand side of 3 and will be negative on entire portion to the left hand side of 3. Do you realize I have got these three zones now where both these factors, they are changing their sign. X minus 1 changes its sign like this, 1 ke piche negative, towards the right positive, x minus 3 behind 3 negative, towards the right of 3 positive. Now I am talking about their multiplication. When you multiply both these, do you realize their signs will get multiplied? Agree? So before or to the left of 1, both of these are negative, so their product, negative multiplied by negative, negative multiplied by negative, what will that be? Positive. Awesome. To the left of 1, positive. This is what your wavy curve method also told you. X minus 1 into x minus 3, between 1 to 3, between 1 to 3, positive, negative. Their product, positive multiplied by negative, negative. Do you see? Negative between 1 to 3. Awesome. And to the right hand side of 3, both are positive. So their product will be what? Positive? Yes, big deal. Two positive things getting multiplied? Of course, positive. Lo, you have derived plus minus plus is what their product comes out to be between these values, exactly what you do in the wavy curve. Yes? Isn't it awesome? It's very simple. So what is the base concept, bachcho? The basic concept is, because where the factor changes its sign, about its root. X minus 1 changes its sign, about 1. X minus 3 changes its sign, about 3. This simple concept led to wavy curve method. That's the derivation of it. Okay, so you can keep this in mind. No exam will ask it. It won't come in your NCRT. It won't come in your board. It won't come in your JEE. But why is this important? This concept, if you understand this concept, you actually will be able to do many complex problems as you go ahead, right? Because of this understanding. Now, can you do this very simply? Now we'll quickly remember it now. For two factors, we'll remember it. X plus 1, x minus 2 greater than 0. Quick, very quick. Number line. Roots 2. Root minus 1. Wavy curve. Plus. Minus. Plus. Super fast now. You have become experts. Remember it now. Whenever two factors are getting multiplied, when are they greater than 0? On both the sides of the roots. Look at me. When two factors are multiplied, when their product is positive, to the right of the bigger root, to the left of the smaller root. On both the sides of the roots, it is positive. Where is it negative? Between the roots. Where is it negative? Between the roots. Remember, note it down and remember, between the roots of two factors, their multiplication is negative. To the right of the bigger root and to the left of the smaller root, their product is positive. Okay, I have made this note for you. Please note it down or take a screenshot. This is important. We will use this a lot in quadratic equations. This we will use a lot in quadratic equations. Product of two factors, their roots are A, their root is B. Where is it less than 0? Between the roots. Where is it positive? Bigger than bigger root, lesser than smaller root. Wavy curve, bigger root is B, smaller root is A. Imagine this is given to you, A is less than B. Okay. Now, positive, negative. This is exactly what we have done. Remember it, please. You don't have to keep making wavy curve again and again for such a simple thing. Right? Got it? Should we move ahead? Now, let's do this. Now, this is why am I giving you this problem? To show you the application of wavy curve. In quadratic equations, something like this will keep on getting created again and again. And in many other chapters, like functions, like quadratic equations, right? In some aspects of sequences in progression, some aspects of, lots of aspects of rather calculus, something like this will keep on getting created. Okay, how to solve wavy curve? How to solve? You don't see a factor. Do you see factors? Yes, factorize this. Do it all of you. Step 1. If you factorize x square minus 5x plus 6, you will see two factors you know less than 0. Because of equal to, close brackets will come. So what's the answer? Can you do it verbally now? Yes, you should do it verbally. X square minus 5x plus 6. Factor. X square. 6 is 2 into 3. 5, 2 plus 3. So minus 2x minus 3x plus 6. X common. X minus 2 minus 3 common. X minus 2. X minus 3 into x minus 2. I am doing it fast because something you have learnt in your class 10th and 9th as well. Less than equal to 0, less than equal to 0, less than equal to 0. Two factors, less than 0. You know, right? X minus 3 into x minus 2 less than equal to 0. Do I need wavy curve? No. Between the roots. Between the roots. Right? What are the roots? 2 and 3. 2, 3, plus, minus, plus. Right? Because of equal to 0, include 3, include 2. Right? So what's your answer? Between 2 say 3, closed. Between 2 say 3, closed. Got it? So this type of calculations, bachcho, should be verbal for you going ahead. So all of you, such calculation should be verbal for all of you. Alright? And will come a lot in multiple chapters, as I told you. Super important for IIT JEE. This is like ABCD for IIT JEE, right? Now mark it very, very important. This is important for your concept clarity. This is where students do a lot of mistake. Note it down in your notebooks, all of you. Look at the problem very carefully. What is your urge? What do you want to do? There is something that you feel like doing instantly right now. What is that? Cross multiply. Note down in your notebooks, doing cross multiplication of a variable factor across the inequality is suicide. You will die. Alright? Never ever cross multiply a variable factor. Why is a variable factor? Because there is x. X is a variable. Never cross multiply that there. Okay? Why? I will tell you. So what do you do? Bachcho, for such problems, step 1, create right hand side 0. Create a 0 on one side by taking all the terms on the other side. So keeping in mind, never cross multiply. Never cross multiply variable factor or term across inequality. Why am I not doing it? Because see, I don't know if this is positive or not. Had this been positive, so multiply this factor on both the sides, or taking this on the other side wouldn't have changed the sign. But had this been negative, taking it on the other side would have changed the inequality. For reference, you can watch my previous to previous class where we discussed about operations across inequality. Since I don't know if this is positive or negative, I don't know, right, if this thing is positive or negative. So I cannot cross multiply because I don't know what will happen with the sign. So play safe. Never cross multiply a variable term. Other thing to keep in mind, create RHS equal to 0. When I say RHS, one side. Create one side equal to 0. Okay? Then solve. Then simplify and solve. You will realize wavy curve will get created. So how? So step 1, bachcho, 3 minus x upon x minus 2. Can I subtract 2 on both the sides? Remember, when you subtract 2 on both the sides, inequality does not change. When you subtract a number or add a number on both the sides, inequality does not change. Refer to my previous class or my previous to previous class for that. Okay? In other words, you are taking 2 on the other side. You are taking 2 on the other side. Okay? So what happens? So this becomes something which you will solve by taking LCM, and this will become 0. Your RHS has become 0. So what will it become? 3 minus x minus 2 times taking LCM, x minus 2 divided by x minus 2 less than equal to 0. Got it? Less than equal to 0. Clear hai? Now bachcho, simplify this. Simplify this. Do you realize a factor in the numerator, a factor in the denominator, wavy curve? This will become wavy curve. So let's check the calculations, all of you. So what we have done? This we should not do. Cross multiply we should not do. This we should do. Take 2 on the other side or subtract 2 from both the sides. One and the same thing, right? So this will convert into, after taking LCM, minus 2x minus 2 multiplied by minus 2 plus 4. है ना? तो यहाँ पे कितना आ जाएगा? My bad. This will be plus 4 here. Alright. So 3 plus 4, 7. Minus x minus 2x minus 3x upon x minus 2. Alright. So you have reached till here. You have reached till here. Now what do? Again an important step. Bachcho, this problem is very, very important. This problem is very important for revision because you are learning multiple things. You learned that you cannot cross multiply. You also are learning that you've always created wavy curve with terms looking like x minus something, x plus something. Did you, in the previous examples, did you see something minus x? No. So to solve this using the method of wavy curve, you don't want 7 minus 3x, you want 3x minus 7. How do you change the sign? By multiplying both sides by minus 1. So what do, bachcho? You multiply both sides by, so multiply both sides by minus 1. Remember my previous class, when you multiply both sides by minus 1, what happens? When you multiply both sides of inequality by minus sign, what happens? Inequality changes. Inequality changes. So when you multiply this side by minus 1 and this side by minus 1, minus 1 into 0, 0. Minus 1, let this factor consume minus 1. It will become 3x minus 7. Do you understand? Did you understand this step? Alright. So multiply this factor by minus 1. It will become 3x minus 7. Multiply 0 by minus 1. 0. But while doing so, inequality will change. Less than equal to will become greater than equal to. Now this is wavy curve. Why this is wavy curve? Factors getting multiplied or divided doesn't matter. What you have to do? Just write the roots. Root is 2. The numerator is 0 at 7 by 3. 3x minus 7 equal to 0 where? X equal to 7 by 3. 7 by 3 is more than 6 by 3. More than 2, right? So remember, 7 by 3 is on the right hand side of 2. 7 by 3 is greater than 6 by 3. 6 by 3 is 2, right? So 7 by 3 is 2 point something, right? So it is greater than 2. Wavy curve says plus minus plus, train plus minus plus, but it is equal to 0 also. It is equal to 0 also. So what can I include? I can include the numerator. The root of the numerator can be included. X can be 7 by 3. X cannot be 2. X cannot be 2. Open at 2. So open at 2 because denominator cannot be 0. Closed at 7 by 3 because of equal to 0. So what's your answer for greater than equal to 0? Minus infinity से 2 पे open, minus infinity से 2 पे open, then 7 by 3 to infinity, but 7 by 3 closed. 7 by 3 closed. What your answer should be, bachcho? What your answer should be? What your answer should be? Minus infinity से 2 open, 7 by 3 से infinity, D. D is the answer. Alright, cool. Mistakes. If you would have solved with this, you would have got the answer minus 3 से infinity, which is your option A, wrong. This is wrong, right? But it is given in the option because lots of students will do what? They will just cross multiply. They will just cross multiply, and if you solve after cross multiplying, you can check, you will get this answer wrong. Okay? Lots of students will do mistake here. they will apply wavy curve directly here. Wrong. To apply wavy curve, you want x minus something wala format, x minus something wala format. So multiply both sides by -1, change the inequality. Very important step, bachcho, very important step. Note it down. Because if you do this mistake, you will again solve it and your answer will come out to be the option B. It is also given in the options. Alright? Clear? Chalo, let's move ahead. Now let's come to the generalized wavy curve. So after an hour, we have come down to the generalized wavy curve. Remember what we started with? Remember, this is the kind of problems I showed you at the beginning of the class. A very daunting, very crazy, very dangerous looking terms, right? So look at this, bachcho. What did we start the class with? Single terms getting multiplied or divided. Train starts and goes plus minus, plus minus, plus minus, plus minus. But will the terms go plus minus now? No, we'll learn. All the factors have certain power here. But now let's learn the steps. Ready? All of you? Copy, pen, notebook. Start. Step 1. Make the number line. Again as usual. Make the number line. Step 1 remains the same. Step 2 remains the same. What is step 2? Plot all the zeros. What are the zeros? Bachcho, what are the zeros? 5. The biggest one looks like 1, -1, 5, -2, 0, -5. Let's plot. So 5. Okay. Then 5 ke baad 1. After that, so 5, 1, 0. Right? 5, 1, 0. Then -1, -2 and -5. All the zeros are here. Check, 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 check. 5, 1, 0, -1, -2, -5, -1, -2, -5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6 zeros should have been there. Correct. Now, step 2. यहाँ तक तो हो गया. Step 1, number line. Step 2, plot all the zeros. Now, step 3 का first part is the same. That start from the positive, start from this side with a positive sign and create the train. Let the train come. Let the train come. Let me have this train in this color. So train comes in the positive sign. Till here it is the same. After that everything changes. Now listen to me very carefully. Now the train will not go alternate plus minus, but the train will stop at every station. And look at the station master. So 5 is the station. And the station master means, now what the train is asking, dude, where have you come from? So 5 says, I have come because of x minus 5 ki power 12. Train asks, dude, what was your power? The station master told that the power is 12. Train said, no dude, don't tell me 12. Tell me, was the power even or odd? Oh, the power was even. Always read all these powers only as even or odd. Alright, so the power is even, the power is odd, the power is even. I'll explain once again, but just keep this in mind. Power is odd, power is odd, power is even. Come back to the train story. The train comes from the positive side, stops at the first station, asks 5, dude, where have you come from? 5 says, I have come because of x minus 5 ki power 12. Train asks, dude, what was the power? Answer was even. Oh, if the power was even, I will continue on the same track. What does the train say? If the factor because of which this route came, if its power was even, continue with the same sign. Even power, continue with the same sign. What was the track? Positive track. train continues on the positive track. Train continues on the positive track. Simple. Then train comes to 1. Then asks 1, this is the station. Dude, where have you come from? 1 says, I have come because of x minus 1. Ki power 3. What was the power? 3. Dude, not 3. What was the power? Odd. Oh, the power was odd. It is a signal for me to change the track. Train says, if the power is odd, it's a signal for me to change the track. So what was the initial track? Positive. What is the change of the track? Negative. Whenever the power is odd, change the sign. 0. Now look at 0. So 0 has, the train is asking 0, dude, where have you come from? It says because of x. What was the power? Oh, now I know. Don't be angry. The power was odd. Oh, the power was odd. It is a signal for the train to change the track. What was the ongoing track? Negative. Change the track. Positive. Alright. Minus 1. Train is asking to minus 1, dude, where have you come from? It says because of x plus 1. Dude, what was the power? Even. Now I know what to tell. Even is the power. If the power is even, train says, I will continue with the same track. I will not change. So if the power is even, continue with the same sign. Right. Now come to minus 2. Minus 2 has come because of x plus 2. What is the power? Odd. If the power is odd, train says change the track. Ongoing track positive, change of the track negative. Minus 5. Minus 5 has come because of x plus 5. Power even. Train says power is even. I will continue with the sign. I will continue with the sign. That's it. You have your Wavy curve. The only difference is here, bachcho, the only difference here is that the train will stop at every station and will ask the route, dude, which factor did you come from? If the factor had even power, train will continue with the previous sign. If the factor had odd power, the train will change the previous sign. If the previous sign was negative, it will become positive. If the previous sign was positive, it will become negative. Right? Look at this. Quick revision once again. Step 1. Start from the positive side. Always start with a positive sign from plus infinity. Hit the first station. First station 5. 5 factor x minus 5. Power even. Continue the sign. Plus remains plus. 1. X minus 1. Power odd. Change the sign. Plus becomes minus. 0. X. X ki power 5 odd. Change the sign. Minus becomes plus. Minus 1. X plus 1. Power even. Even. Continue the sign. Minus 2. Power odd. Change the sign. Plus becomes minus. Next station minus 5. X plus 5. Power even. Continue the sign. Simple. That's it. So ये तो हो गया Wavy curve. If it is greater than 0, now the question is greater than 0. What will you do? Just select the greater than 0 wala portion. What is greater than 0 wala portion? Right? Right? So the shaded portion is the portion that you want. It is greater than 0. Is it equal to 0? Nah, it is greater than 0, not equal to 0. So bachcho, everywhere you will put the open bracket. Don't include anything. Don't include this. 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 Include nothing. Include none of the roots. So how will you write the answer, bachcho? How will you write the answer? How will you write the answer? Should we write the answer? Let's write the answer. For greater than 0, the answer will be x belongs to minus 2 says 0, stop, minus 2, everywhere open, minus 2, 0, minus 2, minus 1, open. Go from -2 to -1, stop, because I cannot include -1. Union, start from -1, go till 0, stop. So this portion or this portion, you cannot include -1, you cannot include -2, you cannot include 0, because it is greater than 0, not greater than equal to 0, right? Then go ahead, union 1 to 5, this portion, I cannot include 1, I cannot include 5, union 5 से infinity. It's a break journey. -2 से -1, break, -1 से 0, break, 1 to 5, break, 5 to infinity. Got it? But if the question was greater than equal to 0, so what will happen? If the question was greater than or equal to 0, same question, exactly same question, same wavy curve, but for equal to 0, the only change is because of this equal to 0, I can include x equal to 1, yes, wherever numerator is 0 I can include. So x equal to 1, yes, x equal to -1, yes, x equal to 5, yes, x equal to -2, yes, I can include all the numerators ke roots. So let's fill the holes. So what can I fill? I can fill 1, I can fill -1, I can fill 5, I can fill -2. Remember, denominators can never be 0. Denominators can never be 0. So x cannot be equal to 0 and x cannot be equal to -5. We have learned this. So we'll keep these two open, -5 open, 0 open. Rest all closed. How will you write the answer, bachcho? Now the answer will be written as x belongs to all the positive portion Do you realize I need not stop at -1 because -1 is already included if I go directly from -2 to 0. Do you realize this? I need not do the break journey. I can directly say let us go from -2 to 0, eating all the values in between but keeping -2 pe closed and 0 pe open. So when you go from -2 to 0, you have already included -1 in between. You have already included a -1 in between. Good, no problem. So I have also included a -1 in the process. Okay, union. Now let us go from bachcho 1 to infinity directly because the 5 will automatically get included in the process. Do you realize this? So let us go from 1 to infinity directly because 5 can be included. So can I simply put 1 ke upar kya? Closed, infinity pe to there is always open. This is your answer. Can you write the answer like this? Do you realize from -2 to 0 you go directly. -1 you have already eaten in the process. 1 to infinity 5 you have already eaten up in the process. Alright, super important, very important. So this is basically with this example you can revise your entire wavy curve. With this question you can revise your entire wavy curve. Now you have become the super masters of wavy curve. So now you know simple factors, now you know the factors with the powers as well. Let's do this example. Okay, let's do this last example. That's it, last example of the day, and I'll give you some home assignments. I will also give you assignment in the Telegram group whose link is there in the description, right? So I'll give you assignment after this class. Alright, on the wavy curve. Let's do this, bachcho, all of you. Correct? Step 1, number line. Step 2, roots. Put all the roots. Put. 4, 2, -3, -7. 4, 2, 4, 2, minus 3, minus 7. Correct? Step 2, train. The train will always start from the positive side or from the infinity with a plus sign. This step is always common. Plus, nothing changes till here. Now the train has stopped at the station. Which station? It has stopped at the 4. Right? It will check 4, dude, where have you come from? 4 came from x minus 4. Its power was not 24, even. How do you read it? Even. If the power is even, the train will not change the track. The sign will continue. Awesome. 2 comes because of x minus 2. The power is odd. If the power is odd of the factor whose root is 2, the sign will change. So previous sign was positive. The sign, because of the change, will make it negative. Next station, minus 3. Next station, minus 3. Minus 3 comes because of this. Its power is, how do you read it? Odd. The power is odd. If the power is odd, the sign will change. Now, minus 7 comes because of this. The power is even. If the power is even, the sign will continue. That's it. Simple. If you have any doubt, please revise it from this lecture by doing it replay again and again. Now, less than 0, no problem. Less than 0, nothing can be included. It is not less than equal to 0. It is less than 0. Dimag hi mat lagao. Don't apply your brain. At all the roots, simply make it open. Okay? So at all the roots, just make it open. Just make it open. At all the roots. You don't include anything. Don't include anything. Because neither numerators can be 0. Denominators can anyways not be 0. So what's your answer? You want the negative zone? Oh, simple. This is the only negative zone. That's it. Rest all is positive. So what's your answer, bachcho? Only minus 3 se 2. Both open. End of the story. Very simple. X belongs to minus 3 se 2. Both open. Very simple. Very simple. Got it, bachcho? Super. Very good. Very good. So now you are getting it. Wanna do one last, sir, please. One last. Chalo, one last. All right. Cool. Do it. You. Open to you. Do it. Number 9. I'll follow you. You do it in your notebooks. Keep checking from my steps. Roots. Yes, roots. 2, 1, minus 3. 2, 1, minus 3. 2, 1, minus 3. Done. Train. Step 1 comes with the positive sign. From the positive side, always. Very good. Very good. Very good. Do the signs. Do the signs. I'll follow you. I'll follow you. 2. Power. Odd. Sign will change. Very nice. Very nice. Correct. You guys are doing it right. 1. 1. Power. Even. The factor which gives 1, its power is even. The sign will continue. Very nice. Minus 3. Minus 3. Power is even. See, such huge powers. I don't care. I only care about even and odd. Right. It is even. The power will, so the sign will continue. So, either even, yahan bhi even. The sign is actually continuing. So, even, right? The sign is continuing. You want it greater than equal to 0. Beautiful. Greater than 0. Very nice. This portion only. This portion only. But this is very beautiful problem. The interesting thing here is the answer is very tricky in this. See, for equal to 0, now let us say for equal to 0, what will happen? For equal to 0, what needs to be included? Can x be equal to minus 3? I am happy to include minus 3. Can x is equal to 2? I am happy to include x is equal to 2. So I am happy to include minus 3. Close. I want minus 3. I want minus 3. Because minus 3 makes this entire thing 0. It makes it 0. Right? Do I want 1? No. Denominator cannot be 0. It means x cannot be equal to x cannot be equal to 1. Right? So 1 pe to definitely there is a hole. There is a hole at 1. Okay. 2, I am okay with 2. I can include 2. Now when you write the answer now, it's very tricky. So this portion is easy to write. So you can write this portion. So what's the answer? I will write the answer as x belongs to this portion 2 to infinity. I can write 2 pe closed infinity clear because I can include 2. But the problem is this minus 3 is very sad. It says, dude, why didn't you include me? Mujhe bhi to lo. Take me as well, please. I am also contributing to making it 0. Take me as well, please, 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 please. So can you take it? Yes, take it. Just cherry pick it and take it. So just the single number minus 3. But how do you represent a single number? A single number is represented by a curly bracket. So either x is equal to minus 3, which makes the entire thing 0. 0 is required. Or x lies between 2 say infinity with a close bracket at 2. Beautiful. This is a wonderful. Note this. Very important. This representation. At times children will miss out on minus 3. Minus 3 will become very angry. And it will be so angry that it will lead to cutting down your marks in the exam. Alright. Cool. So that's your answer. Some students ask me, should I write minus 3 this side or that side? Doesn't matter. The order of writing this and this does not matter. You can write minus 3 on that side or this side, doesn't matter. Right? Cool. Now, bachcho, I am giving you home assignment problems. All these problems are your home assignment problems. Do it yourself. This is your home assignment. Take a screenshot if you're watching this video, right? And I want you to give the answer to me, A, B, C or D. Let me say this is the problem number 1. Give me the answer of problem number 1. In the chat after the class. Alright, simple, just solve it very simply. Beautiful factors, just keep even odd in the mind, greater than 0, all brackets will be open, remember, right? So solve this one. I have also solved this. Do it later. Now this one, this is also your home assignment. Let me call it problem number 2. Just keep in mind, in this, you don't like this minus x minus 1. So, multiply both sides by minus sign. It will look beautiful. It will look x plus 1. This is your hint. Do it yourself. Right? Tell me the answer in the comments. This is your problem number 3. Simple. All the factors in the numerator, you should be able to do it very easily. Remember, greater than 0. Remember, all brackets should be, you know the answer. Right? This is what we started with. Dude, this is the problem that we started this class with and we have reached here. Now you can solve this problem. Let's say this is the problem number 4. I want you to give me the answer of problem number 4. Don't get intimidated by these huge numbers. Only read this as even, odd, odd, even, odd, even. That's it. Remember, you don't like 4 minus x. Remember, you don't like 6 minus x. You like x minus 6. You write x minus 4. What do? Think. Right? And tell me the answer A, B, C, D in the chat. Alright, bachcho. So this is it. So this was your wavy curve. This concludes our entire study of inequalities, include the previous 2 classes, and I'll see you around in the next class with another wonderful concept. And in this class with what I want from you, a beautiful smile. This y equal to x square bachcho. This is what I want on your faces, and continue to dream on. Your dreams will come true with your hard work, and you can find me and Anand sir and Pahul sir on this group. This is the Telegram group. The link is there in the description, and I will share the assignments and their solution there as well. See you in my next class. Bye bye.